Alright, a response video to a couple of stupid videos and one good one. So yeah, I'll post a link somewhere to a video by Armando, kind of ragging on MathFails and Matt, who've done their little, whatever. They did a response video to somebody else, I guess, but I ain't watching that shit. About this whole connection, somehow, you're going to find God through psilocybin. LSD, some other hallucinogenic will show you the truth, and that you need the experience. If you have that experience, you'll know what life is. Somehow you'll be elevated. You'll be enlightened. Yeah, it's just a pile of shit. You could come up with the same theory for being 500 pounds overweight and say, "Oh, you really don't know what life is till you've been 500 pounds overweight." Yeah, it's a great psychological experience where you're completely dependent on a whole fleet of other people to take care of you and shove food into your mouth and, wash your privates and all this other crap. And yeah, you don't know what life is till you've achieved that nirvana. I could have a masturbation theory that, oh yeah, you want to really know what your brain is. Well, masturbate until you can't masturbate anymore, and do that every day. And that'll give you real enlightenment, because you'll know what it is to be exhausted and completely dependent on life producing something real for you to give a shit. Yeah, something besides your desire. This is just crap. I mean, there's all kinds of ways to go through cathartic psychological experiences that bring you to some point where you say, "Wow, I didn't really see life till I saw that." Live homeless for a goddamn while. That'll wake you up, okay? Live in a friggin' car in winter somewhere and see how life is. Fuck you and this nonsense. And then to connect this with this whole word spirituality, fuck this goddamn word. Alright? It's a goddamn religious word. You want to explain where your spirituality comes from, what force controls it? You can't just say, the force. What the hell is that shit, you Jedi jackasses? What the hell is that crap? The force from nowhere of eternal good that's in battle with the dark side, right? But it's really just the dark force, right? It can't be just the dark side. What the fuck are you talking about? This is like arguing with people who are telling me Hansel and Gretel is reality. I mean, fuck you. There's no gingerbread fucking houses. You're not tuning into some reality because I put a certain configured chemical in my brain. If a gorilla does LSD, does it become a spiritual animal? This is just such a pile of shit. I mean, to glorify what is just your masturbation, and that's all it is. You're just glorifying a form of psychological masturbation. You lubricate your brain with some chemicals and you think you've gotten somewhere. You're jerking off in some new way. Hey, I used lubricant today. And it's a whole kind of new experience. Blah, 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 blah. Well, it wasn't goddamn spiritual, asshole. You could just look at it statistically. Of all the people smoking marijuana, if we put them in a big pile somewhere, and we put all the normal people in the other pile, are you going to tell me that the better human beings, the more enlightened human beings are going to be in the marijuana pile? I say bullshit. A bunch of lazy, mellow assholes might be in the marijuana pile, but they're not more enlightened. They're not more in touch. They're not more giving and forgiving. They're not more anything that we might put into some kind of good, positive force, Jedi Master category. They're not doing any fighting with the dark side. They're just a bunch of selfish pricks. So fuck you. There's no statistical data to demonstrate you're better human beings through drugs theory. But look, the fact that our psychology becomes pliable using different chemicals. Different chemicals can make us more likely to tell the truth. Different chemicals can make us feel inferior. Another chemical can make us feel indestructible. They can give us sensations. They can change, distort, pervert our native perspective, and give us a new psychological experience to put in the pile of experiences we gain what we call knowledge and understanding through. But don't glorify this shit. I mean, you come on. This is just such a pile of crap. Like I said, I could have the mountain climbing theory. Well, you don't know life till you've been on top of Mount Everest. You don't know the meaning of life till you've, had to scuba dive in a cesspool. You don't know the meaning of life till, I mean, we can do that fucking forever. And it's just bullshit. You don't need these experiences. Some people need therapy. Some people need to get their psychology out of some trap they're in, out of some dungeon that they can't get out of. Sometimes they're escapable, and you just got to give them a staircase or a ladder to get out of the pit they're in. So fine, use it for health and medical reasons where necessary. And if you want to be entertained, if you want to turn on the fourth dimension on your TV set, with a chemical, well, then go the fuck ahead. But don't pretend you're fucking goddamn doing, some grand, boldly going where no man has gone before, connecting with the universe crap, because it's just a pile of crap. I mean, goddamn. I mean, you're insulting intelligence here so disgustingly. This is just putrid. Putrid. I mean, people have been doing drugs for centuries. And yeah, they're even part of religious ceremonies with some primitive tribes because they have the same mumbo-jumbo, ignorant conclusion. Like, oh, I'm connecting with the gods because I drank some fermented, ant piss. But guess what? They're not communing with the gods. Okay? They're just in a fucking delusional state. So quit pretending. I mean, this is disgusting. It's disgusting to have to argue something this fucking goddamn trite and silly. So fuck you people. Fuck this nonsense. If you can't elevate the discussion a little higher than this, fuck you. God damn. There's no hope for human beings. This is just, man, I snorted some goddamn air freshener the other day and I saw the truth. I mean, come on. It's just, I don't even know what to do with this. This is pitiful. Pitiful. And this word spirituality, we gotta fuck everybody who says it, kick anybody who says this goddamn word in the goddamn balls and force them to explain what the fuck this spiritual shit is. What are you talking about? Some eternal force? Does it have intelligence? Or is it just a good force? Is it just like have good written on its t-shirt? It just runs around the universe spiritualing with the good t-shirt on. What the fuck are you talking about? Define your fucking God, you fucking weasels. Quit playing these fucking spiritual game. What the fuck is your little spiritual deity thing made out of? Describe the fucker. Alright? This is just bullshit. Yeah, well, really. Enough of a video. Just fuck human beings, though. I mean, goddamn, this is just pitiful. Pitiful! To even have to respond to this kind of crap.